Hi there, Brandon. This is Joe Blocker from SEO Vista. Today, I wanted to show you what your future customers are looking for online and how you can do some things to ensure that when they search, they find you. Now, first, I want to explain. This is a free, no obligation service. We at SEO Vista, we're passionate about the success of small business, and we want you to succeed more than anything. Having said that, I also hope that at the end of this video, you can think, I like you, Joe. You clearly know what you're doing. Will you do this for me? So, what do I have to say? Let's start with your website. Right off the bat, I'm looking at your website, and how do I reach you? Now, I've looked at the whole site, and I know that if we zip down here, it's got contact information. I always recommend putting that right here at the top of the page, in addition to making them click to call or click to email. That's especially useful for those mobile users who can't really easily switch between screens and they just want to tap a button with their thumb and have their phone app launch or their email app launch. Aside from that critique, the site looks good. It's laid out. It's got nice images. No real complaints. From the SEO side of the house, though, Google needs at least 1,500 words of content on your page to be able to crawl it and parse it and look for the keywords that are in there. And your site currently has just under 500 words of content. So that's going to make it challenging for Google to find any of the keywords that may be in there. But what I'm guessing you're really interested in is your customers. What your potential customers are doing. So most likely using Google to search for a service and an area. These are what we call buyer intent keywords. For instance, car detailing Oceanside. Now, according to Google, there are, on average, between 500 and 1,000 people searching for car detailing Oceanside each month. That's 500 to 1,000 people who are ready to make a purchase on a detail service for their car. And what they're probably doing is calling whoever is first on Google. Here's what Google is showing for those results today. At the very top, we have the sponsored listings, paid ads. Those are sometimes effective for a short term, but if we go beneath that, we're looking at what we call the map pack, where businesses who have a Google business profile can get ranked. And by default, the first 3 of them will show up here on the homepage of a search result. Now, this is where slightly less than half of the people who are doing a search will stop. They'll see the businesses in the map, they'll click on one of the first ones, and that's where they find their business. You are currently unlisted. I've clicked into the more businesses, scrolled all the way down through this page and through the next. I even did a Google search just for your business, and I couldn't find it. I suspect that means you do not have a Google business profile. Don't worry, that is one of the services we offer, is building out these Google business profiles. But I'm going to spare you the rest of the details on how to improve that since you don't have one. If we continue scrolling down on the Google search results, we come to what we call the organic listings. This is where the person's web page is containing content that is getting ranked. A little over half of the people will scroll down past the map pack and look at these organic listings. And the way that Google ranks organic pages, there's 2 factors. The first is by keywords. These are words that are in your website that you're telling Google you want to be ranked for. And the second thing is backlinks. Backlinks are other sites on the internet that have a link pointing to your page. Google counts these like a vote in a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. Different domains have different trust values, and the higher the trust, the more that vote counts for. There are also some links labeled no follow. Those are more like shout-outs. They give you recognition without actually giving you a vote in the popularity contest. If we come over here, this tool is called Ahrefs, and it's going to show what keywords your website is organically ranking for right now. And you can see you've got 2 listings, Bright Mobile Detailing and Shine Bright San Diego. Bright mobile detailing, about 40 people a month search for it, and when they do, you're 20th on that page, which most people won't even get down to 20. Shine Bright San Diego, 100 people search for, but you've just recently lost that keyword, so they won't see you anymore for that. If you were to expand your keywords in your page to include keywords for the rest of North County, Oceanside, San Marcos, Escondido, Carlsbad, Vista, with phrases like car detailing, you'd get just over 1,000 searches a month. And with the proper keyword placement and backlinking, we could get you near the top of Google. And speaking of backlinks, Arifs is telling us that you currently have 0. Not one was found. If you remember our Google search, Coast Car Wash here, they were the #1 returned business. They currently have almost 500, 485 backlinks pointing to Coast Car Wash. Now that's not unbeatable, but these things do take time to build and for Google to crawl them and to get registered. So we can get you to the top, but it won't be overnight. So now, to summarize, what did we talk about today? We talked about web design and how it takes a certain amount of content on your web page to get you ranked, in addition to other key features that make it easier for your clients to reach out to you, including click to call buttons, having contact information at the top of the page. We talked about local map listings and how you need a Google business profile to be able to show up on the map pack at all. And then there are other tips and tricks to get ranked up to the top 3 so you can show up on the first page of a Google search result. And finally, SEO, search engine optimization, how you can leverage specific keywords on your web page, coupled with quality backlinks pointing back at you. Those are the votes in the popularity contest. If you do those things, your web page can organically rank to the top of the Google search results. Now, I'd like to remind you that all of these services, this video, is all complimentary, free. We want you to succeed. Whether or not you work with us, if you work with a different marketer or SEO specialist, or if you just want to do this on your own, that's completely fine. If you do like what you've seen in this video and would like us to implement some of this for you, please feel free to give me a call, 760-691-5827. Or you can email me, joe@expertseovista.com. And Brandon, frankly, whether you want to work with us or not, if you would not mind reaching back out to me with some feedback, tell us what you liked about the video, what you didn't like, what made sense or what needed more explanation. Any feedback that you can provide to me will just make me better at my job, and I would sincerely appreciate that. All right, that's all I have for you today, Brandon. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and we'll talk soon.